Hello, welcome to Still Blooming. This is a safe space for widows where they get comfort and also a place to be reassured that they can still bloom. Today, I want to talk about something many people say but few truly understand, and that is widowhood. Today, we're going to talk about what I wish people knew about widowhood. When people hear the word widow, they often think of a person whose husband had died. Well, technically, that definition is correct. But widowhood is so much more than a marital status. It is a journey, a transformation, a loss that reshapes every corner of life. If you have never experienced it, there are things about widowhood that are difficult to explain. But today, I want to share what I wish people knew. I wish people knew that widowhood is not just losing a spouse. When my husband died, I did not just lose the person I loved. I lost my best friend, my partner, my confidant, my teammate, the person who knows me better than anyone else. Suddenly, the future we had planned together disappeared. The dreams, the aspiration that we talked about all became memories. People often focus on the funeral, but the real challenge begins after everyone had gone home. Then the phone calls become less frequent, the visitors stop coming, and then silence. A very loud silence arrives. A silence that can feel so overwhelming. Truly, I wish people knew that grief does not follow a timetable. Many people expect grief to be something that gradually disappear after a few months. Some may even say things like, you need to move on, you know, time heals all wounds. Does time really heal the wound of losing one spouse? Some will even say, you seem much better now. Really? What they may not realize is that grief does not work like that. Some days a widow may feel strong and hopeful, and the next day, a familiar song, a photograph, or even the smell of a favorite meal can bring tears without warning. Truly, years may pass, but certain moments can still feel as the day that the loss occurred. Grief changes over time, but it never completely leaves. It simply becomes part of the story we carry. We live with it. I wish people knew that loneliness is not the same as being alone. You can be surrounded by family, friends, co workers, and neighbors and still feel incredibly lonely. Why? Because there is a unique kind of emptiness that comes from missing the one person who shared your daily life. That person who asked how your day went. The person who knew your routines. The person who celebrated your victories and comforted your disappointments. That absence can be felt even in the middle of a crowded room. I wish people knew how much courage it takes to face ordinary days. Simple tasks suddenly become difficult. Paying bills, making decisions, attending social gatherings, sleeping alone, managing responsibilities that were once shared. Things that seem like routine to others can require tremendous emotional strength from a widow. Many widows become experts at appearing strong. They smile, they work, they take care of others, and no one is taking care of them because they appear to be strong. But behind that strength is often a daily battle that few people see. I wish people knew that widows do not need fixing. Sometimes people feel uncomfortable around grief. They want to make it better. They search for the perfect words, but often there are no perfect words. The greatest gift is not advice, it is presence. Be there for them. Listen without judgment. Allow them to share their memories without feeling rushed. Let them talk. Don't interrupt them. Their feelings, widows' feelings, our feelings are valid. We remember the spouse that died and not act as if he never existed. We can encourage a widow. We can be there for a widow by just texting them. A simple hi, I'm thinking about you can mean more than people realize. I wish people knew that special dates can be incredibly difficult. Anniversaries, holidays, family celebration. All these occasions often highlight the absence of a loved one. While others are celebrating, a widow may be silently remembering things and even wishing that things were different, wishing that her spouse were around. One of the kindest things someone can do is acknowledge those difficult dates. Just a message saying, I know today may be hard. I'm thinking of you can actually provide comfort. I wish people knew that healing and happiness can exist alongside grief. Many widows struggles with guilt when they begin to smile again, when they laugh, when they enjoy life, when they pursue new opportunities. But healing does not mean forgetting. Finding joy does not mean forgetting. Finding joy does not mean loving the deceased spouse less. It means learning to carry love and loss together. It means honoring the past while still embracing the future. I wish people knew that every widow's journey is different. Some people find comfort in talking, others prefer quiet reflections, others remarry, others never do. Some rebuild quickly, others take years. There is no right or wrong way to grieve, no universal timeline, no single path to healing. Every journey deserves respect. And finally, I wish people knew that widows are stronger than they often realize. Not because they chose this path, not because they wanted this challenge, but because every day they wake up and continue moving forward. They carry memories, they carry love, they carry pain, and somehow they continue to live, hope, and grow. If you're a widow watching this today, please know that your feelings are valid, your grief is valid, your memories matter, and your story deserves to be heard. And if you know a widow, remember that your kindness, patience, and understanding can make a bigger difference than you may ever know. Thank you for listening. If this message touched your heart, share with someone who may need it today. Together, we can create a world where widows feel seen, supported, and understood.